So looking like a nice little setup that could be loading. Overall, just starting out on a monthly, you can see every time frame is on a bullish run. All right, these are back-to-back bullish, bearish months. Sorry, back-to-back bearish candles. It's a nice bearish flow that's going on. That's on a monthly. You can see on a weekly as well. Everything is bearish right now. We had also could be possibly bearish, engulfing this previous bearish candle, which is last week's movement. If the market continues to flow down, it's also below the weekly moving average. So for me, I see this as pretty much a bearish market. On the daily, same thing. You can see here, we got lower highs, low, lower high, breaking different structure, making new lows. So at the end of the day, this is the lower high point, the most recent one. So if we get down to 4-hour time frame and even lower, you can see that we had a nice little bullish little shift that was happening right up in here. That's why I had these counter trend lines. Boom, you can see higher low points, higher low here. This is a nice level of support. And look at the moving average. Literally the market got here and stalled out, had a nice little level of support, and we ended up breaking it. So that was a breaker structure, clean breaker structure. All right, when we broke that support level, that's when it deemed it back to bearish. So from here, the market has pretty much gave us an opportunity for the fib. So I threw my fib on here from the most recent high, from point A here to point B, and we got pretty much a 23.6 retracement. So looking at this and knowing the nature of 23.6, it's pretty much a continuation type of setup. So same thing, the market has broken level of support, right? Higher low point, nice little level of support, and I'm hoping that we would get some type of opportunity like this, boom and boom, and then we could continue to sell it on down to the fib target. That could be a nice setup. That could be loading as well. So I'm waiting patient. It could happen, and it looks pretty clean, to be honest with y'all. So that's what I'm looking for, and it'll be something like this, some type of sell here, boom, let's just say something like this, and then the fib target would be down here, which would be almost 100 pips, basically a 1 to 2 risk reward, something like this, boom. 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward, maybe 30 something pips for a risk of 30 pips for a reward of possibly 100 pips or so. So something like that is what I'm looking for on UJ. At the end of the day, the market has been moving lots of volume on some of these pairs. Obviously, it's a lot of stuff going on with Trump and just in the economy, so we got to be definitely aware and be disciplined. But waiting for my setups to load up, and when they do, we will attack. So that's pretty much it, what I'm looking at. So what's good everybody? So just updating you all on this actual trade that we in. So we just took a sell on Usdjpy. Right now I'm gonna show you all just so you see the signal. Boom, sell UJ. We're going for about 100 pips in total on this move. The final TP is down here at the fib target. I got it at 900, so that's 100 pips for a risk of 30 pips. So it's a 1 to 3 risk reward opportunity. So if you risk 1,000, you'll possibly make 3,000 in this setup. So overall, this is a 23.6 setup. As you see, I have a 1-hour fib here from point A to point B right up in here. We got a 23.6. We had a nice level of support, which was a higher low point, which I'm going to get down to the lower time frame so you can see this clear. So as I trickle down to the 30-minute time frame, you can see, boom, we got basically a higher low, high, higher low. The market ended up breaking support, breaking this higher low point. So that's a breaker structure, pulling back and retesting this level right in here. So this same level that we was now, we were once holding as support, is now holding as resistance. So it's a break and retest. Literally my bread and butter position, as you can see, bread and butter pattern, very, very lethal. This is literally an A+ setup. And we got a nice bearish engulfing right here in the entry. Literally beautiful, bro. And we flowing into profit. And every time frame is in sync. I mean, look at this. Back-to-back bearish engulfings on the 5-minute. So this looked like a beautiful setup to me. So I'm definitely happy that we capitalized and waited patiently for this one. And, possibly we'll be rewarded pretty nicely on this setup. Overall, you can see where the breaker structure really started at and the shift in momentum. Literally from over here to bearish market, right, to then printing some bullish flow. As you see, I have these higher low points, a nice trend line action going here where my mouse is, and then boom, higher low, and the market was just ranging up in here. Made a high, but we ended up pulling back down, and we were testing this level of support. So I saw this on the 4-hour time frame. So if I look at here now and zoom in, you can see nice level of support, and the market ended up breaking through it. So that was really the start of this whole shift in momentum that led to this bearish flow that's now entered the market. Very nice flow and nice shift and everything. You can see everything clear. It's not really any confusion, and I'm hoping that we capitalize off of this and, you know, hit our TP. But that's pretty much it for UJ. Very, very clean analysis. I mean, this shit looks flawless to me. So it could be a nice setup, man. So I just want to show you all this now so you can see this.